Hello and welcome back to Operation Hindenburg, summer 1915, Germany's turn. We're going to start with a couple of Chinese things here. So the one artillery did have to retreat, so it rolled a 12. So there will be an artillery in Szechuan for the nationalists, had to retreat. General hand grenade placed our artillery for the Anhui in Peking. We're going to actually place it in Sunwan. We're going to move one infantry from Rihe to Sunwan and two infantry from Shangtung up to Hopei. So that should end the Chinese stuff there. For Germany, three major factories. Improved factories is blue, armored vehicles is yellow, and hurricane bombardment is orange. We got a 9, a 9, and a 2. So, armored vehicles to stage 2, improved factories to stage 3, and hurricane bombardment did not happen. Okay, we had 55. We're spending 30 on 10 infantry. We're catching and carrying a train and artillery for another 10. Poison gas, 3 colonials, and the 2 damage from the lines, another 10. 4 for naval infantry to the Austrian-Hungarians, and we're going to roll for the Netherlands. And then we're going to go for Belgium for our free one. So Netherlands will be orange and Belgium will be yellow. We need a 3 for the Netherlands and a 2 for Belgium. Nice. And 2 for Belgium, so Belgium comes back down to stage 1. Okay, we got a bunch of attacks. We're going to convoy raid in P50, convoy raid in in I4. We're going to send 3 infantry, 7 artillery, 2 heavy artilleries, 2 balloons from Picardy into Lorraine, along with 2 artillery and 4 infantry from Bavaria. The 2 trains from Eastern Germany and Western Germany are going to join the fight down in northern Italy, along with the 6th infantry from Austria. The Zeppelin's going to try to hit the Russian factory, and the seaplane's going to go for this sub right here. Okay, so let's start with convoy rating. So we'll start right here. Germany's at +1. German dice is the gray dice. So 4 and 3 plus 1. So we're going to get $2 off that line. So we're going to take 1 from this British line here. And 1 from this British line right here. Okay. Boom. Okay, now, these 2 guys here, coming over here to convoy raid this one. There's 3 lines there. They're going to be a +1 again. So the gray dice. So that's nothing on that line. And 7 plus minus 1 is 6. So they're going to do 6 damage. So they're going to do 2 more to this line to make it 3. They're going to do 1 to the French line. So that's 3 so far. And they're going to do 2 to this British line. That's 2, 4, 5. And they're going to do 1 to the Japanese line right there. Okay. So not bad convoy rating. So now let's get into some battles. Let's start here in northern Italy. We're going to have our 6th infantry and 2 trains crossing the mountain. Boom and boom. Okay. So all my guys will be down 1 for 1 turn. So trains are at 3. 2 supported at 2. 4 regular at 1. And then he's got 3 at 4. Cavs at 2. And artillery's at 4. Okay. So the trains on first strike. Get a 4 and a 6. Not quite. Okay, he's got 1 artillery at a 4 returning fire for a strike. That is 11. Also no good. Okay, so I have 2 at 2 and 4 at 1. Red will be 2, white will be 1. So far, nothing. What's going to happen? Okay, and nothing on round 1. Okay, put them there out of the way. And he's got 3 at 4 and 1 at 2. Nothing so far, and the cavalry actually gets a hit. Okay, so we will lose 1 infantry. And now we're across the mountain, so everybody's going to go up 1. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to have 2 at 4, 2 at 3, and 3 at 2 for round 2. Blue is 4, yellow is 3, red is 2. Okay, 1 red hit, 1 yellow hit, 1 blue hit. Okay, a little bit better that turn. We actually got 3 hits. Put these guys off to the side. He's going to return fire with the 4 at 4 and 1 at 2. And he's going to get 1 hit. Okay, so I will lose another infantry, leaving me 2 infantry unsupported. He loses 3, so we're going to lose the cavalry and 2 infantry. Okay, round 3. I got my 2 at 4, 2 at 3, and 2 at 2. So 2, 2, 2. So this is the last round, so I need 2 hits to end this battle. I got 1 hit. Okay. So they will survive. A little weaker, but they will survive. So we get 1 hit. And he's going to have 2 out of 4 coming back. And nothing. Okay. So we're going to take the infantry away and leave him the artillery. And if that was wrong, if you want the infantry instead, let us know. They all were the same amount, so it doesn't really matter too much for rolling purposes. Okay. And then this is a casualty pile. So then the 2 trains and 4 infantry will go back to Austria. Okay. Next battle, we'll do Lorraine. So we're going to have 7 infantry, 9 artillery, 2 balloons, and 2 heavy artillery versus his 3, 4, 5, 6 dudes. 6 dudes and a militia. Come on, 6 dudes and a militia. Okay. So we'll put the 2 heavies at 6, 2 regulars at 5 with the balloons. The other 7 will be at 4. And all the infantry will be boosted because I have more artillery than 7. And then he's got a militia at 2. And his infantry will be defending at 6 because they are in depth. Okay. So, I got 2 at 6 green, 2 at 5 orange, 7 at 4, which will be blue. 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this will be the first strikes. Okay, one green hit. The other green is a miss. Both orange missed. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue hits. Okay. So that's going to be 5 total hits on first strike. So 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. Okay. So that means I'm going to have 7 infantry at 7 going back. 3, 6, 7 infantry at 3. And I got 1, 2, so I got the last 2 hits, so he is done. And then he has 2 at 6 returning fire. And he is going to get 2 hits. Okay. So we will lose. He loses both of his guys. Boom. We're going to lose 2 artillery. May not be the smartest move, but we're going to lose 2 artillery. So that will leave us with 7 guys, 7 regular artillery, 2 balloons, and 2 heavy artillery. In Lorraine. So we're going to take Lorraine back here. Okay, so that'll be $3. So the Germans will go back up to 44. The French will go back down to 14. If I got all my math correct here. Okay. We have a couple more battles to get done here yet. I got dice everywhere right now. Okay, so that's done, that's done, that's done. Okay, so the last 2 things we have to do then, it looks like, is the seaplane and then the Zeppelin. And my Zeppelin is 0 this point, so let's see what we can do this time. So let's start with the seaplane. Seaplane needs a 3 or less to hit the coastal sub. He gets a 2, so the coastal sub is gone. And the seaplane will land back in Western Germany. Now, the Zeppelin. He's going to get an anti-aircraft at 1. And I need a 4 or less to do some damage. And I get a 5. He misses the anti-air, but I get a 5. So the Zeppelin is 0 for eternity at this point. Okay. So now he is going to fly back to Western Germany and hang out there. Okay. So now non-combat movement. Let me just double check something here. Okay, yep. Okay. So non-combat, everything in Eastern Germany is going to walk into East Prussia. So 4 infantry, 1 heavy, and 2 regular artillery. Okay. We are going to rail 1 infantry and 1 artillery from Western Germany to East Prussia. We are going to use our last rail to rail an infantry into Saxony. And then we are going to walk 2 infantry from Western Germany into Bavaria. The 4 infantry in Vienna are going to stay there for now. Oh, yeah, we got to do that. We got to place a mine a mine there now because Italy is in the war. So I'll have to place a mine there off map then. I believe that is all my German units. Everybody's moved, fought. We're leaving 4 guys in Picardy. So now it's time to place units. Oh, no, one more thing, sorry. We are going to move 1 colonial from Gran Chaco down to Patagonia in Argentina. Nothing's moving in Cameroon because they really can't go anywhere. Okay, so now place units turn. That's done. That's done with any of that stuff. Okay. So the Lend-Lease train is going over to the U.S. because we have stage 3 of improved factors. We got improved manpower icon. So Saxony, now I can place 2 infantry there. We are going to place 2 infantry. Now we're going to place 1 infantry in East Prussia. We're going to place 4 infantry at Western Germany. We are going to place 1 infantry in... No, well, sorry, I sent these guys the wrong way. These 2 from Western Germany are supposed to walk into East Germany. Okay. So we're going to place 2 infantry in East Germany. I'm going to rechip all this later. We're going to place the last dude. We're going to place the last dude in Eastern Germany 2 because he had a 2, so now he's up to a 3. So there'll be 5 guys there. The artillery is going to go at the minor factory here in East Germany. The poison gas is going to go in Lorraine. The poison gas is going to go in Lorraine. The naval infantry is going to be Lend-Lease to Austria. And the colonial, 1's going to Picardy, 1's going to Gran Chaco, and 1's going to Buenos Aires. And I believe that is it for non-combat and placement of units. I'm going to rechip all this stuff off camera. So a quick disposition of forces, and then we will collect our money. Picardy has 4 infantry and a colonial. Lorraine has 7 infantry, 7 artillery, 2 heavy artillery, 2 balloons, and phosphate gas. No changes up in Norway. Eastern Germany has 5 infantry and artillery. Saxony has 4 infantry and militia. East Prussia has 6 infantry, 3 artillery, 1 heavy artillery, and a militia. Vienna has 4 German infantry. Austria has 4 infantry and 2 trains. The TBD is still there now, stuck. Cash and carry at the U.S. as a train. Patagonia has an infantry and a colonial. Buenos Aires has an infantry and a colonial. Gran Chaco has an colonial. 3 colonials in Cameroon still. The raiders are in I-4 and 2 in P-50. We did 1 damage to the British line, 1 damage to the French line, 3 damage to the British line, 2 damage to a British line, 1 damage to a Japanese line. So it'd be 6 total to the British, 1 to the French, and 1 to the Japanese. And no other changes on the board there. So we're at 44. Plus 3 is 47. Plus 1 is 48. Plus wartime income is an 8. So 48 and 8 is 56. So we will have $56 in the bank. Oh. $56 in the bank, and we will pass it on to the British for their turn. See you next year.